There's tons of symmetry between cooking and music.
One pleasures your ears, the other tantalizes your taste buds, but they both feed your soul. Welcome to the King of Cuisine.
Stirring, 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 come on and join me. We're gonna cook some food that tastes real fine.
Home, home, home. Today's dish is all about balance, or the yin and yang of cuisine. On one side, we have the comfort and indulgence of crispy fried chicken. And on the other side, we have a healthy arugula salad, lightly dressed with a zingy vinaigrette. When these two converge, you have complete zen. Om, om, om. All right, as the king said, we're doing a crispy chicken cutlet with a nice healthy salad on top. First thing that we gotta do is we've gotta butterfly this chicken. We're gonna start from the fat end, right down the center, and we're gonna work this to about ½ an inch from going all the way through. Just a little bit more. Perfect. Just gonna flip that open. We're gonna grab some cling fill. We're gonna place the chicken on the cling fill. We're gonna get our trusty pounder here. Don't use this side. This is for tenderizing. We don't have to tenderize this. This is a chicken breast. We're looking for a nice uniformed size. What I'm looking for is about ½ an inch. All right, let's talk about our breading station. We've got AP, all-purpose flour. We've got some liquid chicken or egg wash. We have our panko breadcrumb. We need to season breadcrumb, some paprika, some oregano, and some garlic powder, and some kosher salt. Actually, a good pinch. There's a lot of breadcrumb in there, and some pepper. Let's season every stage of this. If you have an opportunity to add flavor, do it. All right, now we're just gonna give a good mixy mix to all of this stuff, get the panko, get all of those seasonings. That's good. We're just gonna stir up our egg wash, and we're just gonna mix in all of that salt and pepper into our all-purpose flour. Let's judge our chicken. So we're just gonna take our chicken cutlet, and first goes into the flour mixture. Getting a flour coating on this is gonna help everything to really stick. It's gonna help the egg stick into our egg wash, get it good and covered. It gets messy, but that's part of the fun of cooking. All right, we got that all covered, and let that drip off a little bit into our panko. Now, you're really gonna wanna work these breadcrumbs into the chicken. The more you work them in, the less is gonna fall out when we go to pan fry. Flip it over. We're gonna do the same for the other side. Give it a good push. All right, we're just gonna let the excess off. And if you have some time, put that in the fridge and it'll even set up even more, and then it'll be time to fry these babies up. All right, let's get to the oil that we're gonna be frying our cutlet in. Need a high smoke point oil. We're gonna be doing this, it's probably gonna be about 360, 370. We're gonna wanna cover the total bottom of the pan. We're not totally submerging the chicken in this, but it's gonna start to come up the side of this. You're gonna want about a ½ inch of oil in there. And it'll take a couple minutes to heat up, and then it'll be time to fry the cutlet. First, we have to test our oil for temp. How do we do that? Grab some panko. Oh, we got some great sizzle. We're ready to rock and roll. We're gonna grab our cutlet, and we're gonna place it away from us. We don't want it splashing up on us. Boom, beautiful. Now, that's probably gonna take about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes aside. We're gonna know that it's ready when we see some great coloring coming up the side. All right, as you can see along the sides, we've got some great browning. It's time to flip. I wanna be delicate with this. Just give it a nice little flip. Oh yeah, man. Look at that beautiful, see what I'm talking about, the panko, right? Beautiful brown, crispy. It's gonna be so crunchy and delicious. All right, let's start making our vinaigrette. We're gonna start off with some apple cider vinegar. Now, some Dijon mustard. Add some good tang. Now it's time for our oil. We're just going to gradually add our oil till we get the desired thickness. It's coming together. This is a really simple vinaigrette. That looks good. Now this is really tangy right now. All we have is olive oil. We've got tanginess of the Dijon mustard and of course the apple cider vinegar. We sort of got to balance that out a little bit. How we're going to balance that? We're going to put it in something sweet. We're going to put in a little bit of honey. And that's just going to meld all of those flavors, take away the edge of the vinaigrette. Of course, kosher salt, pinch, pepper. Let's take a little, let's have a taste. Yeah, man, that tastes great. The chicken is ready to go. Looks phenomenal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take it out. It's just going to drain on this rack. Let's see what we can do. I just want to keep as much breading on there as possible. Let that drain a little bit. Perfect. We're going to let the cutlet rest on this. You have to be a little bit careful with these racks. They're a little slippery. Don't want to wear your cutlet. Going to put it in the oven. Going to set the oven at about 225. It's not going to cook it through. It's just going to keep it warm. And now we'll get to our salad. I'm going to start off by adding some nice crunchy cucumber, some nice red bell pepper, and some heirloom cherry tomatoes. We're going to add the arugula. Arugula is really peppery, really going to accent the vinaigrette quite well. Let's go to our vinaigrette. We're going to drizzle a little bit of that over top. You don't want to overdress it too much. That looks great. I'm going to use my favorite cooking tool, my hand. I have actually washed my hands. We're going to get that a mixy mix. I think we're going to amp this salad up a bit. We're going to do some fried capers. All right, we've drained our capers, but we're going to really pat these dry because any moisture into oil it starts to sputter. We're going to use our handy dandy spider again. We're going to place our capers into our spider like so, and away from you into the oil. Now these things are going to flour up. They're going to end up really crispy, and oh yeah, look at them already. These look fantastic. They're not going to take very long. They're going to take maybe 30 seconds. Take them out. We're going to let them dry. We're going to add them on top of our salad to amp those up, and don't throw the oil away. Those capers have infused that oil with all of that great briny flavor. Let it cool down. It's phenomenal to make a salad dressing out of. All right, let's go grab our chicken out of the oven. Looks great. Gonna grab our chicken cutlet. Put it dead center of the plate. God, that looks crispy. Again, our favorite cooking tool. Gonna grab a nice fistful of salad. Go straight in the center. It's okay if it falls around. We're cooking at home, man. Can't forget, we're gonna amp it up with those fried capers, so those are going on top. Once you have fried capers, you're gonna be making them all the time. Some scallions. Just do the old Salt Bay with the scallions. And last but not least, we're gonna shave some Parmesan on top. Nice long ribbons of this Parmigiana. Another one on top. And here we have it. We got that crispy chicken cutlet topped with peppery arugula salad with those crispy capers on top, some shaved Parmesan on top. There you got it, the yin and the yang. All right, our dish is done. Now is the fun time. I want to talk to you about the beer pairing for today. I've got a Four Winds Pilsner, real nice citrus note, very crisp beer. It doesn't fight this dish. It lets this dish shine. I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thanks for coming. Thanks for listening. We're going to have tons more episodes coming up. So get ready for those. Please try this at home. It doesn't suck. Again, salute. Cheers. Om. Om. Hey everybody. If you enjoyed this episode of the King of Cuisine, please subscribe. For every 50th person that subscribes to the King of Cuisine, you will be given the ability to be reincarnated as any animal you desire. Myself, I'm coming back as a chinchilla. Om. Om.